This presentation will go into the importance of CADing your robot from the beginning. The main question is, why should you start CADing the robot along with actual development of the robot? This is a big question, and ahead are some reasons and answers to this question, along with some tips I can provide that may or may not be useful to you. Reason number one is that you can stay up to date with how progress is going with the robot. You don't have to scour past photos looking for old designs of the robot if you didn't stay up to date. A tip that I have is you should CAD the failed designs for the robot as well. They will go well in explaining the process for how you came up with the final design for your robot and why you decided against these designs in the end. Another reason is that you don't have to worry about an upcoming deadline to get the design done by. This one is more of a personal experience. I hadn't started CADing the robot until about a week before the engineering notebook was due, and I had to scramble to get the final design done, find all the right parts, and make the in-progress designs as well. What also didn't help was the fact that every once in a while I had to restart thanks to me not saving the project at the end, which was not good. This other question is, what CAD program is right for me? There are so many different CAD programs out there that many different people use, so which one's right for me? Well, it mainly depends on what you want to do with the program. I will describe two programs and the best way to use them in the coming slides. The first one is Autodesk Inventor. Some pros for this is it has the most features, the most freedom on how precise you want to be, which goes into my other pro of it is the most precise platform. Some cons is that this does cost money to use, but I have seen occasions where people have asked the Autodesk Inventor team for free accounts, and they have received free accounts so that they could use it. And it's also a bit confusing to learn because of all the different tools that you get with the program. This shouldn't really be a problem because it's web page only. And if you don't export the files out of Inventor and onto your computer, you will have to restart every time. The second program is Onshape. And some pros for it is that it's free. You don't have to pay any money to use it right away. And it's also fairly easy to learn. But some cons for this program is that it's very simplistic with the controls. Because it's easy to learn, there's not many controls you can use with this program. So you don't get as finely tuned designs as you would with Inventor. And assemblies can only use the parts attached to the parts file used to make a new assembly. This one might take a bit of explaining, but when you open up a new document in Onshape, it opens up a part file and an assembly file. If you want to make an assembly of your robot with this, you can only use the models that are in the part file that it opened with.